What's up, guys? Gun here. Happy NFL Week 3. So much is happening and going on. We're seeing quarterback controversies, not controversies, but quarterbacks shifting due to injuries and or old age. In this video, I'm going to name 3 quarterbacks I like this weekend. We might even talk about a bonus pick. For DraftKings NFL Week 3. It is going to be such a crazy week. I'm super excited to play some DraftKings on Sunday, man. Hopefully, you guys are feeling the same way. Long week ahead, so there's plenty of air and opportunity between the airing of this video and more stuff to happen. But if anything major happens, we'll keep you updated on the channel. You can also stay updated by following me at twitter.com/gundackersports. Address is in the top right of the screen. Guys, yesterday we talked about my buddy Rich sending me $210 sponsoring 3-month passes to give away through the channel, through the Twitter, what have you. Well, shout out to Russell Miller sponsoring 3 more. He sent me $210, so I have 6-month passes paid for to give away. So we're gonna do some fun stuff over the course of this week to try and give them away. We're gonna do some basic stuff, some a retweet contest. You know, that's the basic one. And then we gotta come up with some ways to give out some other ones. I was thinking maybe a DraftKings lowball league, but that you have to spend all your salary on, maybe, and it has to be starter. So, and then of course the lowest score would would win the league and win the month pass. And then we announced yesterday one of the ways to win is anyone who gets a pass between yesterday and Sunday. Will be entered into a drawing for a free month extension on whatever their VIP subscription currently is. So there's going to be plenty of ways to go get involved in the RunDFS.com VIP community. But the most basic way, the easiest way, is go to RunDFS.com. Make yourself an account. Go to VIP passes. Get signed up, man. We got week passes, 2-week passes, month passes, and the MVP package still live and in living color. So we're also doing a $25 PayPal giveaway right here on the channel. All you gotta do is comment on any video uploaded this week. Be a subscriber. Hit that thumbs up. Man, it's just a fun time. It is really just a fun time. So yeah, man. Hopefully you guys have an opportunity to win a month pass. And one of the ways to win the month pass, I will have probably at the end of this day, and I'll have it all in the pinned comments for each video we put up today. But I'll have a tweet and I'll pin it on my Twitter, twitter.com/GundackerSports, of probably a link to the playlist for this week's videos. And if you guys retweet it, you guys will be entered into the contest. So there's that. Hey, let's talk about some quarterbacks for NFL Week 3 because there's quite a few. If you guys haven't been paying attention to the wire, the news wire, that is, it's getting a little weird out here, man. We're in Week 3, and we're already seeing several teams who maybe went into this season expecting a different quarterback to lead them their season. It's just not going to happen this year. So, Andrew Luck obviously retired in preseason. Got Jacoby Brissett last week. Drew Brees goes down against the Los Angeles Rams. Teddy Bridgewater comes in. He could be the guy for them this weekend. Ben Roethlisberger going down for the season needs Tommy John. That's going to next man up Mason Rudolph. Nick Foles went down week 1. Gardner Minshew stepped in week 2, and he's going to continue to drive the ship. Eli Manning has been benched for Danny Dimes. And then, of course, we saw, due to mono on Monday Night Football, it created a start for Trevor Siemian. He goes down, and here comes Luke Falk for what a crazy turn of events for the New York Jets. And then a potential quarterback injury leading to an almost, I don't want to say must play, but an incredible value opportunity that we'll talk about at the end of this video. yeah, but let's get cranked up. First pick for a quarterback this week that I'm interested in. Lamar Jackson, man, 7K. Mahomes is right up there too, 7,600. This guy seems matchup proof. Lamar Jackson is in a spot to where he could finally be in a game script where he's trailing. First 2 weeks against the Miami Dolphins and the Arizona Cardinals. I guess the Cardinals game was more neutral at the end of it, but this guy has dropped 30 plus fantasy points in both games. And last game, we saw him break out his running upside, 16 carries, 120 yards. I think that this week could be another week where we just see them having to unleash him. So 16 carries is insane. There's some running backs who are out here playing. They don't get 16 carries. Now, are we expecting 16 carries every week? Probably not. But this was a huge part of Lamar Jackson's game, and I think in games that are going to be neutral to or a neutral game script or a game script where they're playing with a deficit, that's going to unlock Lamar Jackson a little bit more. And rushing floor creates fantasy points that I really like. I don't know if you guys have really grasped on to the scoring yet, but passing points are pretty much taxed at a fourth of what other like receivers and running backs get. They get a full point per 10 yards. The quarterbacks, I think, get 0.04 points. So they're taxed. Even their passing touchdowns, they go from 6 to 4. So you give me a quarterback that can rush and potentially rush for a touchdown, I'm in. 7K for Lamar, it's going to be up there, but this is my favorite matchup and my favorite opportunity to see him have to step it up and be a big play, a big player. I just got a Facebook message, but no, you know what? We don't have the desktop recording, so give me some Lamar Jackson. Got to go up there and get him. But next up, Josh Allen. I think I've mentioned Josh Allen in each video thus far, but it's there. It's coming. He's been giving us a solid floor week to week, and now it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. We're going to see an explosion game sooner or later in terms of fantasy points, and at $5,900, I'm willing to keep rolling the dice on him. He hasn't been hurting my lineup, but he's another guy that can carry the ball, run the ball, potentially double-digit times. Has a rushing touchdown in both of his first 2 games, along with a passing touchdown. Has thrown for over 250 yards in both Game 1 and Game 2. Game 1 and Game 2 came against the Jets, which is a stingier defense, and the Giants, which is not. The Giants' offense, obviously not great as well, and the Bills' defense is pretty well. Josh Allen, sooner or later, is going to be tasked to playing a more neutral game script. I don't know if it's against these Bengals because I don't know. I really don't know what to make of them just yet. We've seen Andy Dalton throw for over 400 yards in Game 1, and then last week he was playing catch up, and it really was well for Tyler Boyd and John Ross, but the team didn't really score as many points as you would hope. So this is going to be a wishy-washy Bengals team on the road. But I do think they have enough weapons in Tyler Boyd and John Ross, maybe even Tyler Eifert, that can keep them competitive in it. And I'm looking for a competitive game to keep Josh Allen under center and doing things. Another thing to watch here, the Buffalo Bills are dealing with some potential running back injuries. If I pull up Buffalo, Singletary has been hurt. He's questionable. Coach Sean McDermott said the team is still gathering information regarding Singletary's hamstring injury and that the running back is day-to-day for now. If he's not able to go, it's a plus for Frank Gore's already the lead back, but it gets pretty blurry behind him. So maybe even more potential for Josh Allen to take off running. Josh Allen is going to win a tournament one of these slates, so I'm happy to keep taking shots on him while he's under 6K because his rushing potential. There's going to be a game where he can have nearly 100-yard rushing. It's kind of like what we saw Lamar Jackson do last week. So give me some Josh Allen as my second quarterback pick. And now let's go to Arizona, and we might have 2 quarterbacks to talk about here. But first of all, let's talk about Kyler Murray. I haven't played him the first 2 weeks, but he's 5,800 now. This is a week that I want to jump on board. Week 1 against the Detroit Lions. Matt Patricia's defense has not been a defense that allows quarterbacks to rush. He has held some of the most elite running quarterbacks to very, very low yardage. And in week one, it was no different. Kyler Murray just 13 yards rushing. And then last week at Baltimore, another team with a stout defense, no rushing yards in that game. I think if you guys know Kyler Murray, that's going to change sooner or later. So the theme of today's quarterbacks is kind of give me some rushing floor here, and I think Kyler Murray is going to be very close to unveiling his rushing potential back at his home stadium, Arizona. That air raid offense is going to work better in the dome, in their home environment. So I'm excited to play him under 6K in a matchup that I think I can finally get down with. The Panthers defense was able to let Jameis Winston stick around longer than maybe Jameis Winston should have. We know that the Cardinals' air raid offense is going to throw the ball a lot. He's thrown the ball 54 and 40 times his first two games. I like him a lot at 5,800, and this is again one of those things where I'm projecting him sooner or later to put on the cleats and take off running. I think it could be. I think we could see flashes this weekend. So give me some Kyler Murray, high volume. And this game should be fine. Let me see what the total is for this game. Implied live Cardinals. The Cardinals 22 implied points. I'm cool with that. That's fine. And lastly, how about a bonus play? Mention all the quarterbacks that are next man upping this weekend. The one that I was teasing, Kyle Allen for the Carolina Panthers. Now, it is not official on Twitter, but apparently Cam Newton did not practice today. He aggravated his foot injury. His game status is unclear. Introducing Kyle Allen, who we saw last year start one game, had a 64.5% completion rate, 2 touchdowns, and the price. Let's talk about the price here. He is $4,000. I would play one of you guys at $4,000 with the projected volume that he might get this weekend against that air raid offense. The Arizona Cardinals run the fastest pace in the NFL. That's going to create more possessions, more opportunities for the Carolina Panthers, and you don't have to do a whole heck of a lot at $4,000 at the quarterback position to make me happy. You get me into double digits, it's a start. And if you could throw for 2 touchdowns, maybe 3, and versus this Cardinals defense, which I don't think is a stretch, at 4K, I'm an investor because that 4K is going to allow me to open up my wallet and consider Saquon Barkley against the Bucks, Ezekiel Elliott as a 1,000,000-point favorite at home against the Dolphins, CMC in that very game. He's going to PPR. You might be able to run it back with Alvin Kamara, even though Teddy Bridgewater is under center there. There are so many jam-em-in type guys at the running back position that if I'm able to get 3 of the top 3 price running backs because my 4K quarterback is 4K. I'm interested, so I'll be an investor. I would say with all of the next man up quarterback situations this weekend, like I said, Daniel Jones, Mason Rudolph, Bridgewater. This one is the most compelling to me because of the matchup, because of his weapons. So those are 3 quarterbacks I'm looking at for week 1. Things could change between now and then. Let me know who you're liking at the quarterback position in the comments below. Remember, any comment you guys leave on any video uploaded this week will enter you guys into a $25 PayPal giveaway. Each comment on each video is worth 1 entry into the drawing, man. It is going to be fun week 3, man. Let's have a successful week. We'll be back with some more videos coming up, running back, wide receiver, tight end, defense. So get on the lookout for that. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck. God bless. Go win some money.